Hi there, and welcome to this Hockey Inside Out bonus show episode. I'm Stu Count of the Gazette, joined by my regular partners here. You all know who these guys are: former Canadiens teammates, 1986 Stanley Cup champs, Chris Nilan and Rick Green. Knuckles, Patrik Laine, no points in the last 8 games. Over the last 7 games, he has a grand total of 6 shots on goal. Marty St. Louis is cut back on his ice time, putting him on the 4th line. He looked frustrated the last game at the Bell Center, smashing his stick on the boards, going to the bench after one short shift. What do you do with him?
The honeymoon is over. Forget about it. Listen, I think we talked about this when he came. Okay, give him a second chance. I didn't like it when he came here. Here's a guy. Everybody thinks they can fix someone. We look at with Galchenyuk, there were red flags. Okay, Jonathan Drouin, there were red flags. Right? Didn't want to go to the minors down there. Had problems in Tampa Bay with a great coach and a great team. Could have been part of something, winning Stanley Cups. Boom, problems. He came here. We saw what happened. Galchenyuk, same thing. He was on like 9 teams, I think, in his time here in the NHL. Patrik Laine, okay, give him another chance. Here he comes. Okay, things are going great. Fans love him. Oh, he's scoring power play goals. 5-on-5, he's a bad player. He's a bad player. Doesn't get anybody's way. Doesn't battle for pucks. He's a reacher. He reaches. You reacher, you. And when you reach, you reach your whole career. You're reaching, and it's great. He can shoot a puck, but the rest of it, it's not good. And guys sit on the bench and they watch that 5-on-5, and then the power play comes and he gets put out there, and you're like, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, coach? You're going to put him out there again? Oh, I guess we need a goal, so we'll put Patrik out because we have a power play. No, see you later. And I know that pisses other guys off, especially guys like me. When you want to go out there and put your body on the line every night, and you got this guy out there 5-on-5 who just might as well be in the ice capades. That might seem a little harsh, and oh well. This is the NHL. You got to produce, and it's not just a power play you got to produce. You got to produce every time you step on the ice. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna have issues, but if you're having them because of lack of effort and lack of game, well, then your ass belongs on the 4th line, on the bench, or in the stands.
Well, he is who he is, right, Rick? I mean, there's a reason why the Canadiens only had to give up Jordan Harris to get him, and Habs also got a 2nd-round pick coming back in return. He is who he is, it looks like.
Well, I think, Martin St. Louis has come to realize that he can't be a nice guy all the time. And, he's making a statement with this guy saying, you know what, you're not committed, you don't want to get involved, you're perimeter, you're doing exactly the things that we don't want you to be doing. And the message has been sent that, well, you want to continue that way? I don't care if you're playing 10, 12 minutes a game. You have to show commitment. You have to show desire. And I think everywhere that he's been, he's what you see is what you get. Great shooter, period. And then, anything over and above his shot, pushing guys off the puck, battling, all the things that they need to be doing right now and have to be part of each and every guy, and I don't see that coming from him. And, he's almost like he's pouting, and he's feeling that he's, maltreated, and, that's the worst thing that can happen instead of picking yourself up and doing something about it. And he better do something about it sooner than later. He'll be down to less than 5 minutes in my books.
I guess,
and it's too bad. It's too bad Team Finland doesn't have a team in the NHL. He might get more ice time.
Well, Knuckles, he said that he's sort of looking forward to the Four Nations, playing with a top line and getting more ice time. When they come back from the Four Nations, if you're Marty, do you put him up there with Suzuki and Caulfield and say, show me what you can do now?
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know the answer to this because, again, you're going to get the same player. What is he going to do for them? Is it going to be them doing for him? You know, I don't know if I would do it. I'd make him earn it. And if he's not going to earn it, then oh well. But, you know, God, guys who've had these issues, you know, again, on other teams. It's Winnipeg and then Columbus. I mean, it's a big red flag. And listen, these guys did it, it's taking a chance. I get it. Yeah. You took your chance now, and you know what? The dice aren't rolling for you anymore. And, you know, what happens with a guy like this is you end up having problems within the team, you know, and that team, all the good things that you've worked for and tried to develop, one guy can, you know, one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch. You know, it can. And I'm not saying he's a bad person or he's just not, you know, when you play that way, guys see it, and it pisses guys off who go out there and put it out there every night. And this guy continues to get the ice time, continues to get the power play time. It's good that Marty addressed it, and we'll see what happens when he comes back, but I wouldn't put him up there.
Yeah, I mean, at the time of the trade, I wrote a column saying it was a low-risk move because they're desperate for goals. As I mentioned, they gave up Jordan Harris, who probably wasn't going to play anyway, and they got a second-round pick. But moving forward, like, what do you do with them if the rest of the season goes this way? And I guess, Rick, when you were playing D, you probably didn't mind playing against guys like that, right?
Yeah, it was easy. You know, that's the last thing you want to be recognized for, being easy to play against. And, you know, big body, small body, you have to show character and you have to show desire and the willingness to compete. And, you know, here's a guy, they're having trouble scoring goals. He's supposed to be a goal scorer. What buttons do you push to get this guy back to do what he does best? You know, and at what cost? So do you throw him up there, throw him the carrot, say, okay, here, we'll put you up with the top group, and then you sink or you swim? And I think it'd be pretty quick to realize that he's prepared to do what he needs to do to get his game and his opportunity to score and get involved back. Or if he doesn't, you know, out he goes and send him back down to the fourth. And good luck with the future with a guy like that does not respond in a way that you want certain guys to respond, and that's team and showing up and playing with some desperation.
And it's hard to imagine there being interest in him at the trade deadline from other teams. I mean, you know, last year, Columbus, Pascal Vincent benched him, made him a healthy scratch for a game early in the season. Similar situation now with Marty St. Louis. And we'll see how this plays out for the rest of the season. That's it for this Hockey Inside Out Show bonus episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to the Hockey Inside Out YouTube channel. Go to MontrealGazette.com newsletters to sign up for the Hockey Inside Out newsletter. And you can go to HockeyInsideOut.com where you get all the latest Canadiens news and Four Nations hockey news. Also, if you have a question you'd like us to answer in a future bonus episode, please put it in the comments section below.